Let's build on the concepts that we started in the previous video, so that way we can carry the knowledge forward. And I want to stress the example or the exercise that I mentioned. The 2kr is equals to m squared minus u squared. We solve for m in the first place, where we have m is equals to square root of 2kr plus u squared. I ask you to solve for n. Did you try? What's your answer? Okay, let's see the solution together. So here is the solution for 2kr is equals to m squared minus u squared. Look at what we did. We subtracted m squared from both sides because we want to make u squared the subject of the formula, or rewrite in that format. And when we take m squared minus m squared out, we have plus m squared minus m squared becomes 0. And that gives us 2kr is equals to m squared minus u squared. So we rearrange the equation, and after rearranging, you can see what we have now. Did you notice a unique situation that came up whereby we have minus u squared is equals to 2kr minus m squared? Since it will become a burden working with that negative format, we can easily address it by multiplying both sides by minus 1. So that will eliminate the negative on the left-hand side, and also address the positioning of the equation on the right-hand side. So you can see what happens next. We have u squared is equals to m squared minus 2kr. And since we are looking to solve for u, we apply the concept that we master from our understanding of powers and roots. If you are new to this channel, you can go below this video to see some of the information in the link below. You can click and register, so that way you can have access to all the foundational topics that we need to understand in order to be able to solve problems like this. And if you are also new, I encourage you to subscribe to this channel so you can benefit from new videos that are being posted on a weekly basis. So we'll move on now to another problem. So let's try this one now. P squared minus 10 is equals to r squared minus 6. We are going to break everything down. Solve for variable p and solve for variable r. In the second question, I will solve for m, and I will leave you to solve for variable a. This way, you'll be able to build your confidence and be reassuring that yes, I too can solve this problem. So let's start with p squared minus 10 is equals to r squared minus 6. What is different in this question is that we have equation on the left hand side, and we also have on the right hand side. So I'm going to pause the video just to be able to maximize time, and I will explain everything. So we have p squared minus 10 is equals to r squared minus 6. We want to make p, variable p, the subject of the formula. And if you notice on the left hand side, we have minus 10. If we want to eliminate that minus 10, we are going to add 10 to both sides. So when we will have minus 10 plus 10, everything will be 0. And then we also add 10 to the right hand side, which will be minus 6 plus 10, as you can see here. So now minus 10 plus 10 equals to 0. Please, you can watch the sine integral video to understand everything about sine integrals that we cover for all the number operations. And we have minus 6 plus 10. It's as if we are saying you are owing $6 and you have $10. So if you pay that, you have $4 left plus 4. So rearranging, we have p squared is equals to r squared plus 4. For us to solve this, you have encountered in previous videos about how you deal with a variable that is raised to the power of 2. So what do? We take square root of both sides. So we take the square root of both sides, and this becomes square root of p squared and square root of r squared plus 4. So to solve this further, you know what we did? We have p squared will be equals to p squared to the power of half. And this p2 over 2 and p over 1. So that's why we have p is equals to square root of r squared plus 4. And that is how we solve for p. Now let's go on to number 2. And in number 2 we have the same equation, p squared minus 10 is equals to r squared minus 6. This time around we are solving for r. Solve for r to become the formula. Let me pause the video very briefly and we continue. So as you can see, from where we stop, we have p squared minus 10 is equals to r squared minus 6. So we have p squared minus 10 plus 6, and then r squared minus 6 plus 6. So where we have addition, we subtract on both sides. When we have negative, we're going to add on both sides, just like you have seen in this question. For us to have better organization, we rearrange what you see here, and that is why we have r squared is equals to p squared minus 4. To solve this further, we have r squared and then equals to p squared minus 4. In some multiple choice question, you can be given question like determine the value of variable r. They can give you p is equals to 8, p is equals to 5, or p is equals to 10. And you'll be able to determine by substituting the value here. And that is the next level by which you can see rewriting formulas and equation can take you. So based on what we have solved so far, let me leave your comment below if you have any question. So let's try this other one, and I will wait for you to solve it as well. So this is number 3 here. So we have m squared plus 5 is equals to a squared minus 2. So we want to solve for m and also solve for a. You can pause the video and give it a try, and in the next video I will show you the solution. So you can see m squared plus 5 is equals to a squared minus 2. I'll wait for your solution and we can discuss that in the next video.
If you find values in these math videos, please subscribe to be notified when the latest videos are uploaded every week. Also, check out the links below this video for more comprehensive math video tutorials to help you with your math studies, or in case you are preparing for your math tests, or any of the math exam listed below. Our goal at Practical Math Academy is to make sure you understand all the math topics you will be evaluated on. Also, see you succeed by practicing sufficient math exercises that will boost your confidence when taking any of these math tests or exams. Our promise is to assure you that when you study these math video tutorials and practice along, it will boost your confidence, help you gain a better understanding of the math concepts discussed, and when you see these questions on the test, you are more confident to apply the skills, and you will come out in flying colors. One of the best ways to consistently benefit is when you subscribe to this channel. You will be notified every week when latest videos are posted. There are additional benefits. We also post solved math questions from weekend revision classes, and you do not want to miss these solutions to past math questions. This gives you insight into how some of these math questions are asked, and how best to answer them under the limited time allowed by the math examiner. Links to comprehensive math video courses are listed below. Please check them out and learn more on how you can take your math understanding to the next level. You can also take our math survey to develop a solid foundation in your understanding of math. Thank you very much for stopping by today.